So I think that there's a tendency, especially for technical founder CEOs, to stay involved longer than they should with everything, but especially product. And my advice there is, take your hands off and let your product team take over. And if you don't feel like you can do that, and those folks won't be successful, then I think you need to step back and ask yourself, have you done a good job sharing your vision and really making your vision a shared vision from the company? A founder CEO, especially a technical one, will probably always have a very strong opinion and a direction setting on the product strategy and the product direction. But certainly the day-to-day management of that and even the execution of your product management functions have got to be transferred to somebody else. And if that can't happen, then you do need to question, have I made my own vision a shared company vision with the product team? The same goes for all the other departments. Now, what my observation is that when you bring on an executive staff and start to build out a management team and grow the company, the job as a CEO actually should become easier. Now, don't confuse easy with less stressful. It actually gets much more stressful. It's just the scope of problems changed dramatically. And one of the lessons that I learned the hard way was over-delegating. And I think this was probably a classic trap that a first-time CEO fell into. I'm a technical background guy. So when I hired my first VP of sales, I was very, go out, be fruitful and multiply, and come to me if you need help or assistance. And I did not give that function nearly the oversight that I should have. And there's a real difference, and it's only today that I appreciate the classic Ronald Reagan quip of trust but verify. You need to both trust your team to do their job, but that does not mean you're completely hands-off and not verifying and not putting specific measurements and very specific goals and evidence that you demand that they give you and show you. Otherwise, you could find yourself on the wrong side of delegation pretty quickly. So it's a pretty artful way of both giving up work and trusting other people to do it, verifying without looking over their shoulder, and instilling their own confidence that they do have the trust. They can make mistakes, take things in their own direction, while you step back and make sure that the ship is generally heading in the right direction and at the right speed.